This is James Holder for iFall TV in association with Matt Jim. I'm in Liverpool today in what is reminiscent of the Beatles' first ever venue. The Beatles
Cavern
story.
Club.
The Cavern Club, get there in the end.
Replica of the Cavern Club.
Indeed. With me I've got promoter Francis Warren. How are you, Fran?
Hanging in there, mate. All good. Good.
Also joined by India's #1 sensation, KO King, Mr. Vijender Singh. How are you?
How are you, man?
Good. Alright. How was your break, Fran? Christmas, New Year's, alright?
Very nice, thank you. Very nice. But back in the swing of things now.
Fully charged for a new season?
Batteries recharged, rebooted. But yeah, just thrilled to have been at a press conference today for Terry and Derry, and just buzzing about Vijender being back in the UK. They got back last Thursday, back in the gym now, and looking forward to seeing him spark someone else out in February.
I bet. We'll come on to Vijender. I just want to talk a little bit about Derry Matthews and Terry Flanagan. At one point in the press it seemed like there was a good bit of needle between them, a little bit of hostility, which is great to watch from our point of view.
I wasn't expected to be, because they're both quite, obviously out of the ring, they're mild-mannered guys. In the ring, they're fighters, fighting men, but they did go at it a bit. I was a bit. Derry wanted a prediction from Terry. Terry was insistent that he's going to knock Derry out. But we shall see, because it's whatever happens on the night, it's going to be a fantastic fight. Now you've got long-rangey, picks his shots perfectly, Derry Matthews against Terry, who's a pressure fighter, but as we saw against Magdaleno, can he finish someone? So it's got all the ingredients for a top fight. Well worthy of a world title fight. Well worthy to find out who the #1 lightweight is in Britain. And I truly believe that whoever wins that on the night will be classed as the #1 lightweight in Britain.
Stacked undercard as well, as we mentioned. Vijender Singh back in action, looking for his 4th professional win.
100%, man.
Excited to be fighting in Liverpool, Vic?
100%, yeah, because it's a long time. Like last time, I fight on December 19th, yeah. So I'm back in action on Feb 13th. So that's going to be exciting, yeah.
As well, stacked undercard. I've got to say, one of the fights that really intrigues me is Matty Askin versus Lawrence Bennett. When I spoke to you this before, the first one was like a WWE match. So it's good to see a small hall fight being put on a big card.
Nice to see Matty back in action, fired up for something, because he had a bit of a shitty year last year. He had that loss, some injuries and all the rest of it. He was a bit frustrated last year. So he's definitely fired up for it. A bit of choice language at the press conference today, which was always quite entertaining for the people watching. Great to see Paul Butler on there as well.
Yes, former bantamweight champion, WBO European champion Paul Butler on the title trail again. Absolutely,
for me, and I've said it several times before, he's naturally talented, the most talented fighter in the UK. But again, it's just about transforming that back into what he does best in the ring, and you'll see him with a world title shot this year. Firmly believe whatever you put in front of Paul Butler now. He'll do the business. I was absolutely devastated for him against Tete, but Tete was just better than him on the night, as simple as that. But he's three fights since, 3 wins, and back on the world title trail. He's ranked #11, I think, by the WBO. A couple more wins, and he's back, and he's right in the mix, right back in the mix.
Good, strong core of Liverpudlian fighters on this bill as well, which is great to see when you come into a town. The likes of Tom Stalker, Ryan Farag, Stephen as well, Stephen Lewis on the card. So it's great to have that sort of core of local lads involved as well.
It definitely is, yeah. I mean, Tom finally got to the press conference today. I think he had a bit of trouble getting in. But the core of the show is obviously Liverpool based. Obviously, it's actually Northwest based, because we've got Vijender based over in Manchester, as well as Terry Flanagan from Manchester. Matty Askin's just down the road. He's not far from here either. So it is a real buzzing time for Northwest boxing. Both Manchester and Liverpool are absolutely thriving. It's a pleasure to be a part of it, and I'm glad that this man to my left is involved in it as well. He's adopted to life in the rain quite well.
I'm telling you, you would think he was from Liverpool. He's really embracing the city.
You should hear the Manchester accent when he's ordering his barn cakes.
That's funny.
What they call bread scones or something in Liverpool, isn't it? Bread cakes. Yeah.
Oh, listen, it looks like a really great card. The top of the bill fight is a mouth-watering contest.
It's a cracker. It's an absolute cracker. And I mentioned it at the press conference. Obviously, neither of the guys are looking past the other one. But you've got Mr. Crolla, back over in Manchester with that WBA belt. And I think the winner of this should fight Andy Crolla, and it'll be a big unification fight, because you will genuinely then know who's #1.
If that can't happen,
my
Linares as well is up for unification. Just to say.
Absolutely, I think Linares is going to go out to purse bids. I think that's what's going to happen with the WBC belt. But let's keep that UK domestic unification fight, and they're 20 miles up the road from each other. Whoever wins, they're just round the corner from each other. You know,
and the belts stay in the UK.
Terry and Anthony went to school together. Anthony and Derry have had those two absolute quality fights. You know, it just would be absolutely mind blowing if that fight didn't happen, with the winner of Terry and Derry against Anthony Crolla. Let's do it.
Can you understand their sort of reluctance to talk about anything?
I understand why Terry and Derry wouldn't do it, but we're about, you know, we put a 5-fight plan out for Derry Matthews to get him a world title fight, and we've done it. So just because he's now got the world title fight doesn't mean that we can't talk about what's next for Derry or Terry. You know, it's no reason why you can't plan for the future. Whoever wins this fight should fight Anthony Crolla in a unification fight. Simple as that. And Anthony, come down and watch. Be there ringside. Come and see your next opponent. Come and watch him.
All right, you heard it here first. Listen, lads, thank you for giving me some time today. I really do appreciate it.
Cheers, James.
Enjoy Liverpool.
All the best, mate.
Hope Beatles fever lasts a bit longer.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.